This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are going to have a double feature of two vastly different approaches to tank destroyers. In the first, fighting out of the blue corner, we have Norbert, the Gorilla 15. What does it have going for it? Well, it's nimble. And by nimble, I mean it's fast in a straight line, terrible at turning. So, nimble, not the right word. I mean, this, RHM literally just, he's probably, like, cursing at me right now. We both, like, I couldn't turn initially far enough to get away from him, but then I kind of turned right back in front of him and blocked him a second time. So that's on me. So we already know the Gorilla, right? 15 centimeter, long barrel, highly accurate, decent fire rate, highly mobile chassis, very small chassis, just what you need, right? Now, you can see I rammed this T-57 to kind of give him a horsepower upgrade to get up this hill. Our Battleaxe goes left to try to get over the hump and go up the middle road. Pure Terror is coming up the S road. He's going to come up in a Battleaxe of his own. And that's the other thing I want to mention. In this first game, we do have Terror with us. It's just me and Terror. He's in the Battleaxe, I'm in the Gorilla. And we're going to go up here to the top of the hill. And I'm going to make a serious mistake right off the bat. And you guys will see what I mean. My goal when I play Himmelsdorf is to take the hill and stop the team from advancing. But I was too slow getting up here. And, wait for it, there it is. A Conqueror. Now what does a Conqueror have? It's kind of slow, right? I mean, it's not the slowest heavy tank, but it's kind of slow. So I'm like, alright, if it's just him, I'm going to pull up and I'm going to get me some of this. Wait for it. Oh, E75. Oh, another tank. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. And I derped my shot because I'm auto-locking. He backed off the hill. Now I've lost half my hit points and this is not looking good. So their entire team came to the top of the hill. Ouch. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It was at this moment I knew I screwed up. Actually, it was the moment when I spotted the E75 and then the other tank, and then all those guys lit up in the left behind the castle, and this is not good. I'm going to need Terror to be a monster, and I'm going to need me to not get killed for this to work. Now, this T-49, he does not want to get shot by me. Most of these tanks do not want to get hit by me. And that's, you know, the only thing I got going for me. I don't have health. He shoots the dirt trying to get it. He just didn't have quite enough gun. Oh, come on. I'm trying to push up on these guys because I don't want them to get comfortable. I don't want them to turn around and start shooting at other people. I want them to see me and fear me at all times. And you'll see this, there's a term that people use in the military. I'm not from the military, but there is a term that is used called alert fatigue. Now, I've got those guys thinking I'm still there protecting them, and then I come over here and just blast their T-49. Now, I rammed our Battleaxe in the back, and I didn't mean to do that, but I needed to get somebody off the board. That's my first shot of damage, first kill. Now, what do? I immediately turn back around. We've got Pure Terror pushing up and an E4 pushing up. Tank goes down. I believe the E75's right over here around the corner. Come on. Now we've got them in trouble. It started out really badly, but we had to wait for reinforcements, and now they're the ones in trouble. Because now they're flanked on both sides. And come on, Spartan. Can you not shoot something? Good Lord. Wait for it. Bottom plate. Yep. He hits me. I hit him. E4 finishes him. I get shot at, not letting it happen. Artie comes up, and I'm not going to lie, I used this heavy tank for cover, and he bites the bullet. Now, that's not all on me, guys. I know what you're thinking. That was a jerk move, but it was him or me, and he wasn't paying attention. So, to me, that's survival of the fittest, right? I mean, I survived because I saw the arty and backed up and let him take the round for me. And I avenged him, though. I made sure that that arty would not ever do that again in this match. So, some of you are probably hating on me right now. Some of you are probably laughing your backsides off. But that's where situational awareness comes off. You cannot tunnel vision in World of Tanks. Anytime that you tunnel vision, you run the risk. And I've done it myself, and I've gotten deleted. Remember my Battleaxe video where the T-92 shotguns me because I'm an idiot? Yeah, it happens to everybody. The main thing is, try to make it happen less. You've got to actively try not to tunnel vision, and that's the hard part. Now, Terror, I leave him up on top. He can definitely handle those guys. Object 704 is in the train station. Our tank destroyer goes down. T-28 prot's right there. I'm like, alright, I need to push up on this guy. I can finish the prot in one shot, no problem. I don't want to risk getting shot by that 704 because that's end of the game. Technically, if I get shot by the T-25 or T-28, it's also in game. But he was at the other entrance, and our RHM puts an end to him. Now, I thought about pulling straight out, and then I'm like, nah, that 704 is right there. If I pull out, I'm a dead man. So, I try to spot him. I get nothing. So, I was going to spot him for the RHM back there. Because, I mean, I don't want to get into an engagement right now when I'm 300 hit points away from death. And I know that it's a guaranteed kill if this guy hits me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to flank him. I get close to try to proxy spot him inside there. I get nothing. So what happens? Bing. Oh, brown pants time. Luckily, the amazing aim time of this thing allows me to get a shot into him, but does not allow him to turn and get me. So that is what the gorilla is good at. Now, this is not a very good match for me, but I do have 2 kills, and I get some spotted assisted damage. So we're good there. Now, where do we end up? 2,700 damage, 2 kills, 3rd on the leaderboard. Terror bringing in 3,400 with 4 kills, so 6 kills between the two of us. And the E4 had 2 kills with 5,100 damage. So, Chessmaster, well done, sir. Now, on Dukla Pass, the other side of the story. The FV-215B 183. You guys know it. You guys love it. Bad guys hate it. The Death Star, a.k.a. Battleaxe. Now, we have Swive, Carson, and Peasy on our team. Swive and Carson are... Swive is in a 183. Carson is in the Gorilla. And Peasy is in the Waffentrager Panzer IV because... Peasy. I don't know. I think he's working on trying to get the grill. But, that being said... Actually, I think he's got the gorilla. I don't know what he was doing here. I might be wrong. I don't know. I could be, definitely could be wrong here. Now, right off the bat, I'm pushing straight down this left side. I've got a good feel for the map. I've played it a bunch of times now. So I've got a better feel for how this map flows. And if I can get down this left side and get to a specific point, I should be able to get some nice shots early on and then get out of there before I get into trouble. You can see Carson coming up behind me and pushing me, so not a problem there. I'm up to 34 kilometers an hour. It's not bad. He gets off me and we go back down to about 30, 31. And I'm going to go right to H0, that little round donut you got there. Yeah, I'm going to go right behind that and try to get some shots early on into some people that usually push a little too far. And it's going to work beautifully until it doesn't, and I'll show you. The thing about this particular spot, you get a couple good shots and then get out. Do not continue to sit here. You'll see why in a moment, but do not continue to sit here. This is a death trap. This is for tanks that have some decent mobility to get a good, like, early ambush on people. That gorilla just overextended himself majorly. Wait for it. Oh, hi, Lycan. Pow! Unfortunately, somebody behind me had to tag him right before I paddled him. But it is what it is. Now you can see with that many tanks there, I don't want any part of that because that Artie's going to be hitting, and it sounds like it did right after I turned out of there. So now I go to the other side, and I just want to try to get some, you know, cheap thrills. Oh, FV215B, pow! 1585, that was a paddling. Now, what do I do now, right? Well, we've got them on the ropes. Now we need to push. So I let the heavy tanks go first because, you know, whenever you can, let the greens go first. Don't be the first one around the corner. Look, T-57 heavies, all kinds of bad stuff out there waiting for me to come around the corner first. 1,000 damage he just took in the Waffentrager Panzer IV. Like, that's not a good exchange. No bueno. I don't speak Spanish, but no good. Nothing. Do not skyline yourself in front of the entire enemy team. You're a couple hundred meters from their base at this point. Be smart, use the terrain, sneak around, and then pop people. That's all you gotta do. It's a very, very simple game when it comes down to it. It's the people. Oh, hello, T10. Yeah, he doesn't want none. Oh, Peasy. Come on, really, Peasy? Here, I'll help you back up the rock. There you go. He's like, I don't want up there. I want down here. Oh, T10 takes a shot at me. I try to risk the clutch shot there, hoping that RNG would be kind to me. I don't recommend those shots in the Death Star because very rarely are they going to hit. Unless you're like right on top of them. And even then, you risk the round coming out of the barrel into the dirt. So, not a very good shot there. But, that being said, I've got 2 shots, 2 kills up to that point. So, I was doing okay. Now, Peasy goes around first, and again, Peasy's not green, but at the same time, anytime I get a chance to let Peasy go first, I let Peasy go first. That's just the way it is. I don't have any luck, so I always wait for other people to engage, and then I move up and nuke people. Now watch. Wait for it. T-57 Heavy has no idea I'm here, even though I've been spotted multiple times in this location. Our T-57 rolls up like he's going to own the place, and wait for it. Pow! 1391. That also was a paddling. 2 paddlings. Not bad. Wait for it. T-10. I'm coming for you. Ba-dum. 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 Womp 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 womp. I don't know. That was a Price is Right terrible sound. All of that build up for an anticlimactic finish. Alright. Oh, E4. Oh, you're begging for it. Come on. Ah, he got his turret around just as I put the round into the side of his tank. If he had just not noticed me for that extra half a second, that would have been a paddling and nobody else would have got another shot off on him. 183 millimeter Hesh round going through the side of your turret's generally a bad plan. It doesn't end well usually. So I'm pushing up, hoping to get something. I see that Swive, I believe, is headed off to the left side to take down their Artie. And I'm moving up straight ahead to try to take down the Waffentrager. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get a chance to do anything on either of them. And Swive... Nope, that was actually Carson. Carson went after the M50... Yeah, the Artie. So, not a bad match. Not a great match for Death Star. I only got 4 hits. Could have been better. I rushed a couple shots. Should have took more time. But we end up with 3,896 damage and 3 kills. Second on the leaderboard to Carson, who got first. And Peasy, who got 5th. And then, of course, you got Swive, who just had a bad game at 2,400. It's not a bad game, right? So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.